It's been a bit since I've dived back into this. Someone here has a mission for
I
me.
think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
How do I handle my livestock when I'm on an entirely different continent?
Okay.
Okay. You people know how to fight Zoogles, yeah? Because I've got a big favor to ask. Oh, new Giganto.
Why?
You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zoogles that were trying to get into this village, though. Oh, you did? These Zoogles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish. Yeah, these ape Zoogles, they've got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shockwaves. They do that to stun the fish. That makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking.
Damn it.
Somehow, they've learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it because it's making the rest of us go hungry. It's quite the pickle you're in.
What?
Damn straight it is. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our waters.
Is that so?
Oh, such a point of contention. The manner in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you? On you? Yeah, for help? To help? Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll sort out these fishy fishing Zoogles once and for all. I couldn't have put it better myself. As a fisher herself, this case has gotten her quite fired up, as you can see.
Great job.
It's mighty kind of you to help us out. Ma'am, sorry to lay this on your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. This one... I mean...
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Wouldn't we be having ape for dinner tonight? This one I don't feel as bad for them because... it would make sense if they were stealing from them, but they're not. They're animals that are hunting their own food. They just happen to be better at hunting than the humans are. So... I have to go kill the Zoogles because it's part of the quest. But in all actuality, I would just say, no. They are wild animals that are hunting their food. Let them hunt their food. You can go to a different fishing spot, like the one you have right here. Or go up over those rocks and fish there where there are no Zoogles. Forcing animals to look for new places of food just doesn't seem like the right move. When I think about what would have happened if the Zoogles made it into the village, it sends chills down my spine. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for stopping. You people must all be incredibly strong if you're able to fight off an entire herd of Zoogles. Zoogles. Oh, you're planting a new row of crop. Thank you all for stepping in. If you weren't here, we would have had to abandon this place. When those things ran through here, I had no idea how I was going to recover. Promise you, I won't let the precious crops you managed to save go to waste. Okay. Are you the folks who got rid of those Zoogles for us? Damn. You must know what you're doing to take those things on. I don't know what we'd have done without you Outlanders. I owe you all my life. Heartfelt thank you. Thanks. Okay, and then the rest of you don't have any new dialogue. Got it. Guessing it's the apes that are back this way? Or the apes that are forward? Because the water is back this way. No, because my characters didn't comment on these being the Zoogles we're after. But also, those aren't apes. That wasn't here before.
What's this thing?
It's a red rosemary. So they must be ahead of them? Which is odd because they said they were pushed to the ocean. And all that lies past them is ocean, and yet... How do I get my map out again? There we go. So that's the inn. What's this? This over here. Yes. The village was founded by survivors who fled the regime in Pelagian. They left in search of a better life away from the repressive rule of the Rena. Ultimately settled upon here. It's been years since any more deserters have arrived from there. However, I'm not even sure how long at this point. What could have happened there that stopped the flow of people? I wonder. They're all dead. There are no people there anymore. Then yes, they're most likely all dead. One of the reasons why this is the perfect place to hide is because of the mountains surrounding here. They shield us from the Rena's eyes. Are you outsiders? Never seen anyone who's not from this realm before. Yeah, our grandpa told us never to talk to guys like you because you're scary and mean. Well, looks like you already failed that test because you talked to me. No other things, right? No. Alright, let's go find these gorillas. These apes. Grape ape. Lemon ape. Fish ape?
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Hiking through the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
So they're mentioning the hot springs. There's always a hot springs in a Tales of game. So we'll probably be getting to that at some point. Oh! Oh, I thought I pressed her thing.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Now!
I thought I pressed.
On your knees. I'll finish you here and now. Resonate with the look sharp. Lightning fire blade. This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Mm-hmm. There they are. They're not near water at all. How are they stealing their fish? Hmm? Oh, there's water right here.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
These are not the Zoogles you're looking for.
No backing down. Armor won't save
Boom!
you. Here I come. Capsule. Sword Ray Alpha. Now I'm in the groove. Swallow blade. Sword Ray Alpha. Take this. Leave the ensnaring. In an instant. Impact cross.
Impact cross.
I'm on your mark. I'll run you Sword Ray Alpha. It's over. Eat this. Swallow blade.
There we go.
In an instant. Impact cross. We managed to pull through. Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menencia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menencia Pride.
Yeah.
No backing down. Take this. Heal.
Thanks so much.
Alpha.
Dance in the wind!
Oh, it hit this one and not both of them. Oh, okay.
Take this.
Chinese supernova! Dance
You're
in the
mine.
wind!
Sword Ray Alpha. Take eat dirt.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks,
No, you won't. You don't have any more thing. No! Gosh, she was almost ready for death.
I'll be taking this one.
You're mine. Sword Ray Alpha. I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning fire blade. Shine. Radiant light. Denied. Rip and tear. I'm ready. Going. In an instant. Impact cross. Benediction light.
Another one?
Now in the groove.
More for the stockpile.
Slice. You're mine.
Wind astral and more for the
Why did it switch my camera view to above us? It's like, is there another dragon?
There's room for improvement.
It's gonna fly in and join the fight? I thought that was important. It's just a blue glow.
Coming through. Armor won't save you.
Sleep now.
Talon storm. This frickin' does it. On your knees.
Raging storm. More without
Ow! They can hit me from sideways.
You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Eat this. One keep charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. In an instant. Impact cross. Benediction light.
dance in the wind. Gotta hold it together. Do or die.
On your knees. Hurricane. Sword Ray Alpha. Do it.
Oh, we died before we could. Oh, come on.
Here I come. Slash. Eat this. Dragon swarm. Slash. Benediction light. Sword Ray Alpha. You're finished. Allow me to help you. You're mine. I'll finish you here and now. Jolene. Hey. Blow them away.
Lady
Okay.
Fortune must truly be watching over me.
There's a tower here. hiding out. Oh! Someone was hiding out a bunch of gold. Okay. Continue this way. Climb up. There's some more.
Here's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
We got it.
Coming through. Pieces. Attack time. Super shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Simian pest. I shall seal you where you stand. You're mine.
Well, it would have been nice if you used that regenerating thing on Law.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. You're mine. Solar blade. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. You're mine. Regenerate. Sword Rain Alpha. Take this. Take this.
Leave it now.
Oh. Oh, it still got him. Good.
Take this. Sword Rain Alpha. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Go.
Eat this. Sword Rain Alpha. Eat this. Resonate with you now. Stalagmite. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my power growing.
I like how mage's spells are always just random words that sound cool thrown together. Radiant Genesis! What does that even mean? Ooh, this place looks fancier. Okay. Silver chunk!
No shortage from light. I'll smash you.
Wow!
I've used too much. Eat dirt. Super swallow dance. Try harder. Another incantation ruined. Swallow blood. I'm on a run. Negative swallow blade. Eagle Rain Alpha. Whirlwind smash. Swallow blade. Come to an end. Force of regeneration. You're mine.
Ah!
Regenerate.
Okay.
You're mine.
Not on my watch!
I'll tear you apart. Sword Rain Alpha. You're mine. I'm not done. Slash. Do it. More. Look sharp.
We almost didn't land that one either. Gotta sneeze!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
The sneeze didn't happen.
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
No, let's sell some stuff first. Got some new armors and stuff, but let's do some crafting. A new refined flare claw. Can I get both of these? Did we ever get this? No, I can't get it anyways. I don't have what's needed for it. Oh, we've already created Nature's Beauty 2nd edition. Refined Crystal Knuckles. Yeah. And we can't get any of yours. Alright. Let's buy some armor, I guess. Mantle. Sounds good. Are there any things we have too much of that we need to sell? Oh, I guess we're decently good.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I need to sleep and regenerate my stuff, but that will also respawn all of the enemies. Oh. Alright.
Everything's going pretty well so far. That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
The dark market. Crap. That's normally the thing that makes you take more damage and do less damage, I believe. Did you talk to Dohalim or Rinwell? We're going to talk to Rinwell, because we just solved the issue with the person that killed her family.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. I'm counting on you, Alphen.
Alright. Infernal Tongue. What a name. Freezing! We've learned Recover. Iron Cleaver. KO Prevention. Yes, we'll get our first character some KO Prevention. Do you have your KO Prevention yet? No. You had yours, though, right? Yes. And did you have yours? No, it was her, right?
I want to go back to bed.
Prevent any of them from getting knocked out. I'm not going to waste the time on these things. So we're going to go this way. I'm looking at the map because I don't want to go too far, because I don't know if it'll spawn a cutscene on me. What are y'all doing? Also a little confused as to why we haven't... Are you gonna fight me? Fight me. That's why we haven't encountered a mimic.
Get in, get out. Eat dirt. Armor won't
They may
save you.
look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Do they look cute? I guess.
Now I'm real mad. It's over. Sword Rain Alpha. Dragon Form. Slash. Resonate with the earth. Take this. On your Dragon Form.
Sleep now.
You're mine. What's this? You're finished.
Running out of stamina.
Sweet dreams.
Free you of your power.
Oh, he froze me. Oh my god, the freaking truck's driving past.
In an instant. Impact Cross. Ready? Elusive deity. Here I come. Swallow blade.
Yeah, I was lucky enough that they drove past when I muted during the skit.
I'm ready. Light burst force.
Just drove past again. Speaker's still blasting in their car.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
Just
We have
being,
a long way yet to go.
just being absolute garbage. Still haven't found the owl.
Hey, look at that enemy.
Oh,
It's shining.
it's a shiny. The owl's right here.
Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
We can't, because the owl forest is on a different continent.
Brace yourselves. This
There's a shiny here.
eat dirt. Denied. Dragon shell. Negative gate. Swallow blade. Sword Rain Alpha. No further. First strike. Powered hurricane. Elusive deity.
Oh,
It's over.
In here.
What's this? Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Sword Rain Alpha. Don't suffer in silence. Denied. Don't
yes.
suffer in silence. Lewis Gate. Swallow blade. You're finished. Sword Rain Alpha. Air pressure. Swallow blade.
Now,
Light burst force.
Radiant Genesis.
I'll tear anything in armor is all mine. Sword Rain Alpha. Now you see what I can do.
Rotating pile driver.
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
That's a new one she hasn't said before. What does that mean? Poodle is quivering, so we're gonna be real lucky. Oh, no, not that. Let's go drop this quest off.
Okay.
How are things going with the Mape Zoogles?
Okay.
We cleared them all out. Your fish are safe for the time being. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's good. Mean we won't go hungry either. You mean, oh yeah, did he forget about the fish? I really do love to fish, though. Nothing beats going out and casting your trusty rod.
What?
Oh, actually, we use nets to fish here. Way easier than it that way.
Really?
You what?
Hmm.
They prefer to fish in bulk, whereas you enjoy the thrill of one-on-one battle. Simply a difference in philosophy. If you ever need a fishing partner, I, for one, am always happy to accompany you.
Dohalim.
I guess I don't need to read that. Oh, things heating up over here. It's like you caught a real keeper yourself, friend. Anyway, thanks for all your help with them ape zoogles. Now we can fish in peace again. Because everyone on my team has a romantic partner.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Whereas in other games, it's typically only the main character that gets a romantic interest. So it's kind of odd that
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
all 6 of my companions have someone or have each other to be
You make sure to rest too, Hoodle.
romantically attracted to. Oh no, I don't want to cook first.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
Yep. Oh, dang it, I was trying to avoid him.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. You pick the
I could always run. I could fight them. They're just so tanky that it's more annoying than it is anything else.
Try harder. Take it. Take it.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Swallow blade. Sword lane alpha. I'm not
Drop. Thank you. Oh, and you're going right back into a charge after I just nullified it.
Now I'm real mad. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Have I even seen Dohalim's special? No charge.
I really owe you one. Sword lane ready. In an instant. Impact block.
I don't think I've seen Dohalim's.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I don't believe I've seen Dohalim's burst start. Oh wait, we never went down this path, huh? Excuse me. Oh, now there's 3 of them here instead of 2. Was it this way? Yeah, never went this way. But it just leads back up this stairway. Okay. This is just where we found the owl. All we did was learn that we missed some crops, so we're good to go.
What's
Red.
this thing?
Red lavender. I was actually expecting a chest to be back here. Okay.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Okay.
What do you... So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Okay. I don't think there's any new ones in here. Law was going to say something, but it wasn't a skit. Cook? Sure. So I need to remove the dark mark. I don't know if it does the same thing as other ones, but I don't want to risk it. Let's just have some beef stew.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Oh, but I can't talk to Daniel. Okay. I was hoping I could talk to Dohalim. Get his conversation going.
alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
That checks out. Okay, I'm starting to like them all more now that they're not all damping the mood. Coming to terms.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
All right. Got a mountain to travel through, guys. So we'll do that one in the next part.